All right, do me a favour. I can't take any more of this.
Perhaps you should have thought of that before you started lying and dropping us in it.
Look, I've already got a cracker in. Will you please just leave me alone?
Look, it's all right, Jimmy. We're not here to hurt you. We just want to sort this mess out, all right? Now think about it. We're the only ones who are on your side. The rest of them are using you to try and put us away. If you tell me what's been going on, I'll make sure you're given no more grief. Well, at least let's come in for a chat, eh? See if we can find a way out of this for us all. Not you, you stay here.
Fine.
Where are you going?
Don't worry, I can see when I'm not needed. Give me a call when you're finished.
So how come Meadows and Price aren't banged up?
Because to prove they planted the shotgun, we need to know where they got it. If we knew who the real robber was, he's the one with all the answers.
If I knew who it was, I wouldn't be sitting here, would I?
You never even heard a whisper.
He'd know about it if I had, seeing as I've done his bird for the last 20 years.
You're ending this right now. You're withdrawing your complaint against Jack Meadows.
You don't come in here talking to me like that. What's your problem?
And he's been nicked because of you.
He'll get off with a suspended.
I'm not letting you do this. Screw up his whole life. You withdraw it right now.
Meadows ain't getting away with it.
I mean it, Vince. Or I might have one or two things to say.
Wait outside.
You know we didn't make you fit, Vince. So why did you tell the DPS that?
Are you sure I won't be beaten up again?
You wouldn't lie unless there was something in it for you. So Vince got in touch. Cheers. Gave you a few quid and told you to change your story. If you think that's bad, it's only the start. You're going to have to give evidence against us in court.
I'll disappear. I'll do a runner.
The DPS won't let you do that. You know, a clever brief will rip you to pieces. You'll prove that you're lying. Best thing for you to do is to tell the truth.
You'll soon forget me when I put you in the clear.
No, don't worry about that. I'll have police out on the doorstep if needs be. So why don't you start by telling me who Vince sent round?
His son Andy turned up 3 weeks ago, offering £3 to say that you fitted Vince up. £3? Well, as you can see, I'm not exactly flush.
And it was him that beat you up?
Yeah, well, after you came round, I got a bit scared. You know, I went back to Andy and said, it's all off. And that's when he did the kicking. He said to blame you two.
Yeah, well, don't worry about Andy. He's been nicked for aggravated burglary. He won't be going anywhere.
So you won't protect me then, if I withdraw my statement?
Well, the only way I can do that is if I'm in the clear. And to be sure, I need to know who the real accomplice was on the post office job. Now, if you don't tell me and I get sent down, who's going to protect you, Jimmy?
Well, I don't suppose it matters anymore. It's a long time ago. It's Freddie Thornton.
Fat Freddie?
Yeah, he blasted the postie. He had the shotgun. And if he didn't plant it himself, he'll certainly know who did. Speak to him.
Well, that's not going to be easy. He's been missing for the last 20 years.
Talk to Vince. He's withdrawing his complaint.
What's going on?
Oh, it's all a pack of lies. Go on, ask Vince. He'll tell you.
So you're not bothered that he might have been fitted up? That he's just served 20 years?
What I'm concerned about is my son, which is why this is finished with. It's over.
So, Vince, just change your mind. We're too far down the line for this. What's going on?
Somehow I don't think he's going to tell you, Gov. He's dead. If she doesn't cooperate, we're not left with much of a case.
Sorry about Vince.
And I'm sorry you wasted your time. Like he said, it was all a pack of lies.
Afraid not, Sandra.
He was already dead when we went in the room.
Well, I'll stand up in court if I have to. Say Vince told me he was lying.
Even so, we still have to continue with our investigation. Your husband claimed that for 20-odd years he was locked up here for something that he didn't do.
I don't care. All I'm bothered about is that my son doesn't end up near too.
Did Meadows and Price have a word?
Look, I know you don't like this, but the fact is that Vince wasn't fitted up, so let's just forget it, shall we? Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to be with my son.
I know they've got to her. Put the frighteners on her. And I'm not giving up just yet.
Threatening women, girl, I'm sorry, but it doesn't sound like Jack's style.
Race with the loss of job, pension and liberty, you'd be surprised. Although coppers are stupid.
DCI Frank King.
Jimmy, what can I do for you?
We'll be straight there.
Jimmy Hastings. Vince is over there right away.
Jimmy's winding you up. He named Freddie Thornton because he knows we'll never find him.
Look, he disappeared at the same time as a robbery in the mid-80s.
Whatever happened to Fat Freddie? It's the stuff of fairy tales. It's up there with who shot Cock Robin.
Well, maybe he took off because he shot the postman and stayed out the way so Vince went down for it.
We're up against it as it is without wasting our time on cobblers like this.
It's Mickey.
Vince Parker's dead. A massive coronary.
I'll drink to that. Couldn't have happened to a nicer bloke.
Well, that doesn't mean to say we're in the clear, Dougie.
What are you talking about? No Vince, no complaint.
The investigation goes on with or without Vince.
How you getting on, Gov?
I think I might have found the real robber. If you could run a check on a Freddie Thornton, should be in his late 50s by now.
Look for him in Never Never Land. Jimmy's sending us on a wild goose chase.
Freddie Thornton?
Yeah, Freddie Thornton.
Andy had a picture of him in his room. I'll check it out.
What's happening about Benjamin?
Well, you've heard what he's been up to.
Yeah, I have. Sam phoned me.
So what's the latest?
Well, the two victims at St Hugh's, Mark Bryant and Judy Clark, they're refusing to press charges.
And what does that mean?
Well, if you don't want to press charges against Benjamin, he won't be prosecuted.
Well, fine. I'll drop the charges.
OK, I'll go back to the station and make it official.
Doesn't alter the fact that he's dealing again, though, does it? And that he's probably still taking the stuff.
He seemed pretty genuine to me, Laura. He was more concerned about you finding it.
Well, Benjamin is really good at excuses, especially when it comes to drugs.
She'll be all right.
You're being released without charge.
You're giving me bail?
None of the victims are willing to press charges, so you're free to go.
Even though I've confessed? Given you the jewellery, we just forget it?
Well, don't think we didn't try and persuade them. You've had a very lucky escape. Your mum's here. She needs a word.
Dad's dead.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Freddie Thornton. Not so much as a parking ticket since 1984. Considering the fella's got 23 previous convictions.
Yeah, he's hardly the type to see the light and go straight, is he?
Maybe his disappearing act is down to Vince.
That's possible.
It don't add up, though, does it? I mean, if it was Freddie who did the robbery and not Vince, how come Vince is the one who's minted?
Not according to his bank, he's not. Look, Vince is £17 overdrawn and the bank are threatening to close his account.
Yeah. Sandra and Andy ain't exactly struggling now, are they? I mean, to quote what Andy said, my old man takes care of us even though he's inside.
So if Vince isn't paying the bills, where's the money coming from?
Dunno. Maybe he stashed it in Sandra's name. I want to check.
I'll try the prison. See if Vince left any paperwork.
Right. Sam.
Yeah?
Shut the door.
What?
You know Keen's not stupid. He knows we've helped the governor.
Probably throw the book at us next time. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Yeah.
What's all the panic about, Jimmy?
I'm withdrawing my statement. I got it wrong. No one fitted Vince up.
You got it wrong.
Yeah, it's no good you looking like that. You're not going to talk me round.
You can't back out now.
Oh, I can and I will. Look, I don't want any more grief. I just want to keep my